Hey guys, welcome back to Theme Park Theories, and in today's video we are going to be talking about some recent updates that have occurred at Epic Universe, along with some rides, hotels, and even the parking garage. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on the updates for Epic Universe. So here is a sort of overview photo of the hotel and the parking garage. As you can see, the hotel structure is, pretty close to being finished. They do something to kind of, add some of the walls and stuff like that, but, the barriers and the poles and stuff, they're all seeming to come together pretty nicely, and even the parking garage behind that is basically finished already, which is really impressive how something that big is finished this quickly. So, all construction is looking good on this. Now we're up to the Starfall Racers. Now this is kind of the big roller coaster here. This thing is coming up incredibly fast. I'm honestly really surprised that this thing is getting up as fast as it is. This definitely seems to be their main focus as far as rides go, to definitely get this attraction up first. I don't exactly know why. Maybe it's because, this might be like the star attraction of the park, so maybe this is the one that they want the people to see the most before it opens up, just to get them hyped. Whatever the main reason is with this coaster being the main one that they're focusing on, it looks stunning, and I'm super excited to actually get on this attraction. And if you notice in the background, you can also see a gray coaster, which is How to Train Your Dragon, which is another coaster that they're spending a lot of time on, especially with the theming now. So yeah, overall, Starfall Racers is looking really, really cool. I cannot wait till this attraction opens along with the rest of Epic Universe, but especially this one. Just like the sheer size of it, I get it as a dueling coaster, so it's automatically going to be bigger than most coasters, but just the size of it overall, it's just completely stunning, and I can't believe they're actually getting it up this fast. And next up, we have one of the lands I am very excited for, which is the How to Train Your Dragon land. Now, right here we have a picture of the roller coaster station, which, as you can see, the roof itself is very, uneven. Now, I'm sure they're not finished with it just yet, but the boards on it look very crooked, and I think that's just to show that they are in, a Viking land. It's not really going to be nice looking, so I kind of like that attention to detail. And then right here we have some statues that, I guess, enter you into Berk, which they look fantastic. They're, gold and blue. Just very, very cool statues overall, and absolutely giant. And then right here we have another picture of the roller coaster itself. This one, I believe, is going to be going over water in this specific section, kind of gliding almost. Again, just really, really cool. I love that concept. And now onto Nintendo World. This has gotten also a lot of updates recently. As you can see, this is the entrance of Nintendo World. Now, we don't have the green pipe yet, but we do see the circular build of the entranceway, so it does look like it's coming on pretty strong. It's only a matter of time before they really do add the green pipe and a bunch of theming around it, so pretty excited for that. And as you can see here inside of Nintendo World itself, they have a lot of structures going on with the walls and stuff, and a lot of structures on the foundation of the Bowser Castle, as you can see here, and even some track layouts for the Yoshi attraction, which looks pretty nice. Overall, it looks like just a fairly nice ride, and you can even see some theming of the Yoshi attraction in this specific shot with some of the grass, I guess, walls in the background, and more of the Bowser Castle. And here we can see, some structural foundations on the Princess Peach castle, which I'm not sure there's going to actually be a ride in there, but it is pretty cool to see that with the stairs and everything. More of the Yoshi track, and a little bit of the Toad's Cafe, which they don't have the mushroom on it just yet, but I'm pretty excited to see whenever that gets built. And then here we can see the walls of Nintendo World, which is just absolutely huge. I love how they're sort of blocking you away from the rest of the world to really make you feel like you're in this Nintendo World. And now onto the Harry Potter land. As we can see here with the entrance, it's kind of similar to Nintendo World, where it has that circular entrance here, which is sort of based off of a scene from the films. And they do have some stone brick sort of applied to it for the theming and detail. However, I feel like the paint job's a little lackluster, but they'll probably add some more painting later on. And then here we do have some more structures on the Harry Potter land. Nothing really too special, but it is pretty cool to see that they are starting to build these buildings and walls all around, just letting us know that it is going to be like you're actually in another world for Harry Potter. And here is kind of what the entrance is going to look like. As you can see here, it's a scene from the films, so I'm assuming it's going to look pretty accurate to this, because Universal always does a good job with the accuracy, especially with the Harry Potter films, so I'm really excited to see this. And here's a picture of what I believe is the Ministries of Magic attraction. There's not really any theming on it just yet. They're kind of just now starting to get started on the structure of it, so we'll just have to wait and see with that one. But it does look pretty big, and hopefully it'll be a pretty cool attraction. Now, there is a rumor that this theme park, or this section, is going to be based off the Fantastic Beasts films and a little bit of the other Harry Potter films, kind of using, I guess, time travel with it, really, since these films do take place in two different time periods. So that'd be pretty interesting to see how that works out, and I'm sure it'll be pretty cool. And here we have the Dark Universe, which is the land based off of the Universal Monsters. So on like the bottom left, you can see that there's this very big building there. Now that is actually going to be some kind of barbecue restaurant from what we're thinking. I'm not really too sure what it's going to be themed to, but it's going to have something to deal with the Dark Universe. Possibly like a werewolf barbecue themed restaurant would be pretty cool. Speaking of which, we do have the Wolfman coaster itself, which doesn't look too intense, not as intense as I thought it was going to look. However, this is just the outside portion of it, and I think there probably will be some kind of show building for it. Now, as for other monsters-based attractions, I'm not really too sure what there's going to be. However, I have heard speculation on a Dracula-themed walkthrough, which would be really, really cool, but we'll just have to see. And lastly, we have a big construction update on the hub, which is going to basically be this big, like, half sphere thing in, like, the middle of the park. Basically, like this, like, giant dome, really. Now, there's a lot of speculation on what's going to be inside of it. I kind of think it could be, like, a place for where they might do some shows or something, but it could be, like, indoor dining, maybe even some stores or shopping. I don't know, it could be anything, but it is the middle of the theme park, so whatever it is, it's probably going to have a big, significant part. But anyways, guys, those are all the updates we have for this week so far. We'll be sure to cover some more updates whenever more of them come out. I'm really impressed on how quickly they're actually getting Epic Universe done with. I honestly think it might be done before summer 2025. But I, do want them to take their time on it, obviously, add every detail they can, and just make sure that the attractions are top-notch, which, knowing Universal, they probably will be. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me your thoughts on the new updates of Epic Universe, and tell me what attraction you are the most excited for. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.